evening from Northern California and Oakland. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, Oracle Arena, oldest building in the league. Crazy to think this is its final season.
And Ed, if I know these fans and I know this team, they're going out with a bang. Good luck walking out of Oracle with a dub in Dub Nation.
They've had a lot to cheer about in recent years. Let's get ready for this one. The opening tip controlled by the Warriors, and we're underway in the final year at the Oracle. Adetokunbo to Young. Valanciunas to Rubio. Nothing going here on that drive. Goes to the left side. Trying to cash in. And a putback slam.
Ed, it's still early in this game, but you can't send the wrong message to the offense by letting them think they can own the glass.
Wall to Oladipo. To Wall. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Rubio into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Valanciunas. Deep right corner. Working it outside to Young. Off the assist.
Ed, I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
Favors to Davis. Oladipo to Luka Doncic. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Pretty fortunate to get that kind of a good look with the shot clock winding down.
Here's Rubio into the front court. He'll run the offense. Young. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Here comes the screen. Ricky Rubio missed his first. That one goes.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Mavericks with the possession. Rubio against the former #1 pick. Oladipo to Wall. The screen sets him up for two.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively. In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes the simple read. He's not the most dynamic player offensively. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' athleticism. But what he does have is Rajon Rondo vision, mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
John Wall trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line.
Good shot.
Here's Rubio up top, down 5. Young to Waiters. Goes to the right side. Adetokunbo just off the mark.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
John Wall has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Possession lies with Golden State. Rubio to Young. Over to the right side. Oh, he had him there for a second. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away. Jonas Valanciunas rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Young. Rubio. Oh, had him going there for a second. Antetokounmpo to Young. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Thaddeus Young, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Oladipo into the front court. Leads 5. Wall. Not that time. Antetokounmpo to Rubio. Pass stolen by the Mavericks. Thaddeus Young able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Rubio to Young. Waiters. His first effort off the mark. Oladipo into the front court. Up 5. Down the lane to lay it in. What do you see in John Wall's game, Jay, that sets him apart?
That he could probably finish with his left hand better than he could finish with his right. I remember watching him in high school. He was jumping off his right foot and dunking the ball lefty as if it was that easy. He can do it with both hands, which makes him way more efficient around the rim.
Big finish at the rim.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench. Hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Rubio to Antetokounmpo. Works it up top. Rubio to Rudy Gay. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Wall into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
To Waiters. He gets it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Wall with it up top. The lead stands at 9. To Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Working hard on the glass. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Oladipo. Oh, he had him there for a second. Gets to the basket and scores.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Antetokounmpo to Rudy Gay. And he finishes at the rim.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Wall. To Oladipo. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. John Wall goes to work, and the rebound taken by the Warriors. Rubio into the front court, trailing by 11. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 3 for 4. Good start.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And the finish, slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Oladipo to Wall. Turns and slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Rubio to Antetokounmpo. Here comes the screen. To Rudy Gay. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Wall. And throws it down.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Rubio to Waiters. Gets it in the left corner. Antetokounmpo. And the Mavs able to clear the rebound. Got it.
The assist from number 2, John Wall.
1 quarter down. It was a strong one for the Mavericks. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Into the front. Court comes Wall. Up a dozen. There it is, John Wall. He's now 4 for 6.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Collison. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Collison into the front court. Trailing by 14. From the painted area, won't go down.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Rudy Gay to Collison. Darren Collison, he is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Wall. Takes stock of the floor. To Wall. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. To Wall. Going to launch beyond the arc. And John Wall, good on the quick release there.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rudy Gay, tough shot there. No good. Into the front court. It's Wall. The lead is 15. To Davis. And a nice finish at the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Collison to Valanciunas. And finishes strong.
The okey-doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Wall across the timeline. His guys up by 15. To Davis. Thaddeus Young sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Short jumper won't go down. Thaddeus Young against the 5-time All-Star. To Rudy Gay. Nothing going here on that drive. Rudy Gay gets it in the right corner. Oh, he had him there for a second. Waiters to Collison. Darren Collison. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that big is coming again later.
Doncic to Wall. Has a look. And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. Warriors basketball. Collison to Young. Here comes the screen. Collison to Young. Deep right corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Waiters to Valanciunas. Almost. And he's not getting the call. Wall into the front court. His team on top by 13. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Young, deep left corner. Waiters. Goes to the left side. Shot clock winding down to Waiters. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Adetokunbo to Rubio. The screen sets him up for 2.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Wall with it up top. He'll run the offense. Jonas Valanciunas swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Young to Waiters. Rubio. That one off the mark. It's no good. Almost. Unlucky bounce. That is great vision to set it up. Valanciunas. Short jumper. Won't fall. Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Favors to Murray. To Wall. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. And count the basket.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Waiters. No good. Into the front court comes Wall. His guys holding the big lead. Not that time. To Adetokunbo. Off the assist.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Mavericks with the basketball. Jonas Valanciunas tips it. That's his third block this evening. Thaddeus Young picked up by DeJounte Murray. To Rubio. Adetokunbo to Valanciunas. Not that time. To Wall. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Tough make through traffic.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Here comes the screen. Adetokunbo to Waiters. Driving right to the basket. Ricky Rubio. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Ricky's never really been the guy to look for his shot first, though he did average a career high in points per game last season, and it all starts with that blow-by first step that sets up his opponent.
Wall. From the outside, no good. Giannis with it up top. Trailing by 15. To Waiters. Adetokunbo. To Rubio. Adetokunbo. And scores.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Golden State at the controls. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Murray into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Favors to Davis. Can't connect from in close. To Waiters. Valanciunas. To Adetokunbo. It's a big finish. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Doncic. Down to 5 on the 24. Cruises inside for 2.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Desperation shot here from half court. Good. A 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. A very one.
The Mavericks. And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Dallas owns the basketball. Wall to Favors. The drive, right to the basket, right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Here comes the screen. Victor Oladipo snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Luka Doncic at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. Good bounce back, hits his second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Here's Rubio into the front court. Down a bundle. To Waiters. Nothing going here on that drive. Waiters. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Ed Davis with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Victor Oladipo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. And he misses that one free throw. Rubio to Young. Jonas Valanciunas. He's 3 for 7.
Valanciunas giving you that size, giving you that length, a guy that can extend the defense. But you kind of forget that he was the 5th pick taken overall in 2011.
To Oladipo. To Favors. The follow won't go either. To Adetokunbo. Stuffs it down with authority.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Into the front court, it's Wall. His guys hold a commanding lead. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Deion Waiters, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Has a chance. Oladipo's shot misses. Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys down big. Whoa, what a finish. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. Here comes the screen. Doncic to Davis. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Giannis with it up top. Down by 15. Ricky Rubio. 4 out of 7.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Favors to Wall. Another chance. Oh, nice find for the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, couple of free throws on the way. A career 74% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Dallas with the possession. Wall to Favors. Ed Davis to Oladipo. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall. Young to Rubio. Gets it in the left corner. Curling inside. Flushes it home. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
To Wall. And that's rebounded by Golden State. Young to Antetokounmpo. And finishes strong. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
To Oladipo. Count the basket inside.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
The assist from number 3, Ricky
Wall across the timeline. It's an 8-point lead. To Oladipo. Screen coming. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Ricky Rubio. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
To Luka Doncic. To Davis, down low. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Warriors have the basketball. Antetokounmpo to Valanciunas. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Oladipo to Wall. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys trail by 10. Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo to Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
To Oladipo.
to number 17, Ed Davis.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
For the Dallas Mavericks, number 41.
Here's Rubio up top. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit.
Golden State. The wait is over, fans. We've added more items to our team shops, including the fan favorite throwback jerseys. Get one for yourself before they're all gone.
this one. To Collison. To Rudy Gay. Picked up by the Mavericks. To Wall. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. To Collison. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Doesn't have the touch, no good.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Rudy Gay. To Collison. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Short jumper, won't fall. To Wall. Can't connect.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Wall into the front court. Up 6. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Nothing going here on that drive. Rudy Gay to Collison. Baseline drive. From the painted area, won't go down. Dallas has it. Oladipo. They'll get it down to Davis. Short jumper off the mark. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Nice pass to set things up.
Number 2, John Wall.
19-footer at the buzzer. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. 3 quarters down. The Mavericks have the lead. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the 4th quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They come in and put up one heck of a fight, but it doesn't matter if you don't get a check in that win column.
Beyond the arc for 3. Not getting the bounce. To Oladipo. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Rudy Gay to Collison. For 3, tough shot, Darren Collison. off the mark.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Rudy Gay. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. To Rubio. Nothing going here on that drive.
Timeout. Golden State.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Stepping in for the Golden State Warriors, number 34, Giannis.
Oh, emphatic slam.
I see this happen so much in the game. Just because a guy beats you off the dribble doesn't mean that you need to quit on the play. Stay in there, continue to be physical, even if you're behind the play.
Trying to cash in. Oladipo, not that time. To Adetokunbo. And counted at the rim.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Adetokunbo. Shot from the lane won't go. To Oladipo. Lays it up and in.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Mavericks with the possession. Wall. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. And scores.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul.
Doncic. Oladipo to Luka Doncic. Not that time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Collison to Rubio. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
The shot by and a putback slam.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Wall with it up top. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. It's Golden State basketball.
I got him. Here we go. Hey, right.
Rubio to Adetokunbo. Can't connect from in close.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Wall to Oladipo. Lets it fly from long range. Adetokunbo, the rebound. To Young.
I got him.
Rubio. Nothing going here on that drive. Tough make through traffic.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Favors to Davis. To Wall. Dallas with 4 to shoot. Oladipo's shot no good. Rubio into the front court. His guys now down by a point. To Young. Good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Jonas Valanciunas sends it away. 4th this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Into the front court comes Wall. His guys now trailing by a point. Here comes the screen. Cashes in for 2.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Time to shuffle things up.
Subbing in for the Mavericks.
Giannis with it up top. Down a point. To Young.
Double team. Here we go.
Adetokunbo to Collison. The pass set it all up.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Into the front court, it's Wall. They trail by 1. Doncic to Murray. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Adetokunbo to Rubio. Deep right corner. Young to Valanciunas. Stuffs it down with authority.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Probing the defense to Wall. Curling inside. The screen sets him up for 2.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads 1 to Collison. Here comes the screen. Works it to Collison. Goes to the right side. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and 1.
Giannis Adetokunbo trying to cash in on the 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. And he can't convert the free throw. Wall across the timeline. His guys down 3.
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Fires the three. Not that time. He misses. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And if you have the ball in your hands on offense and you're that open and you see the defense sprinting at you, directly at you, not taking an angle to try to block your shot to not hit you, brace yourself for contact, focus on making the basket, and one every time.
Warriors have the basketball. Stuffs it down with authority.
And I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Jonas Valanciunas with a piece. Ooh, 5 now.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Rubio to Valanciunas. Adetokunbo pulls up for two.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Wall into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. There to grab it is Rubio. Here's Rubio into the front court. He'll run the offense. Adetokunbo to Young. Rubio against the former #1 pick. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
To the line, shooting 2.
First try, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Wall with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Ed Davis at the line. Misses the first. He missed a pair of free throws. Into the front court comes Collison. Up 5. Young to Adetokunbo. Deep left corner. Screen coming. 5 to shoot for Golden State. To Adetokunbo from long range. Rebound taken by Wall. Perfect feed to set up the basket. And they'll get the intentional foul. So 2 free throws coming up, and you figure 1 out of 2 could be enough to seal the deal.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Long heave from 3/4 court. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
is Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors edged out a close victory in today's game. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Warriors got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen.
Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo was happy to throw down plenty of dunks. And if the defense happened to be there, he brought them along for the ride. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.